debacle.
And see,
but you know, again, let her dress like she wants to. We're here to give the arena of public opinion. We did that, all right. Gina, get that picture off of there. So
the job, hey, it say come as you are. Don't that ain't that what the church say?
Oh, she's past to come as you are. She's past that stage. She's first lady. She is past that stage. I knew you were going to say that.
If she keeps dressing like that, if she keeps dressing like that, she's gonna accentuate the word come.
What you say? It don't say come as you was.
It just says come as you want to.
She's past to come as you are. She first lady now.
But basically, man, to each his own. But again, if you're representing, and this is the final comment we're gonna have on this, if you're representing the church, represent the church. All right. All right. Again, this is going to be talked about for a couple of more days, probably. All right. Not here. We're done with it. Okay. But not here. But it's probably going to be talked about a couple more days.
We just wanted to put our opinion in there. And this is just our opinion.
That's our opinion. This is what we do. Okay. I'm surprised Felicia didn't come on here. Okay. Felice, I'm sorry. Come on here and say something. Okay. Shout out to Felice. All right. Would have loved to hear your comments on this. But anyway, man, it's the first show of the year for us.
Felicia.
And what? Ooh, don't do it. She gonna come on here, gonna cuss you out, dude. And why not start this year off right with some CEO nuggets? Let's get fed, y'all. Everybody say what's up to Rachel Gary. What's up?
What's up?
Hello there, National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year,
Coach Rachel.
That's who we is. National Black Radio Hall of Fame recipients. We there. Happy New Year, sis.
It is.
I heard you guys talk about the New Year's controversy.
Yeah, man.
That's exactly what it is.
What is your thoughts on that, Rachel? What are your thoughts?
I have several sets of thoughts. I'll say it that way.
Let's go.
The first set of thoughts is that we have to remember one good thing, that publicity. Good publicity, bad publicity is still
publicity.
So that church just got new members. That church is now people right now. Steve just said he had no idea what that church was even about. And at this point, now across the world, we know this church even exists. So what's going to happen over the next 6 to 8 months? They're going to play chess. And they just played chess. They just played a pawn. She came in her dress. Then she came on. Now she's on several talk shows talking about the dress. And talking about how she's a doctor, how she's a woman. Yeah, I actually watched the whole interview. And at the end, publicity. Did I say it? Publicity. Did I say it? Publicity. That church now just has, as I said, they have new members, new individuals who are going to become parishioners of that church, who are going to spread news about the church. And what is it? What does that mean? More people. He went from having a mega church to an ultra mega church.
Yeah.
More people, more money.
I really feel like that was the whole gist of it.
Didn't I say that earlier, Gina? Didn't I say that earlier?
You know, to make a big thing about a dress.
To make a big thing of the smallest thing that don't matter. But like you said, more money.
Publicity.
Churches have changed.
They got the publicity, so they're going to be all the better for it. Okay, and that's good for them. You know, I'm not going to fault them for that. But again, it's a perception.
More people going to come into church, and he's going to bring them back to reality with the word. So
after the fanfare goes down.
Because they're going to come to the church. He's not going to stop preaching.
Right.
So every Sunday, he's got a new audience of people to preach to change their minds of thought.
And when the fanfare goes down, there's gonna be another gala, and he's gonna come out in some Prince booty ass out pants, and then it's gonna come right back up. All of that's gonna come right back up. He's gonna be and
how about I go to the church wearing that dress?
That's what the Radio Hall of Fame. We're gonna make it.
How about I go to the church wearing that dress?
Well, I don't know where Robert gonna be when that take place.
On her arm like he was.
Counting that money.
Robert, he gonna be like,
count
that dress for fans.
She gonna wear it with them red bottom shoes on. Okay, she got count the money. But Rachel, no,
he was out the building. What?
Hey, let me say this real quick, okay? Get this out the way. D Stark Show, what's going on, bro? D Stark Show has Rock T on. Rock T is coming on the D Stark Show. He's from this Ricky Smiley morning show. Should be a very, very interesting conversation with Rock T. So y'all tune into the D Stark Show after this. Rachel, again, Happy New Year. It's good to come into the new year with new thoughts, new mindset, new ideas, new journeys. All right. What's your message for this year? Starting off this year, I should say.
What's my message for the new year?
Yeah.
Freedom has GPS is the message of the new year. Coming in 2026 with a free mind, free thoughts, not talking about the old, coming in here with the new you, coming with the old you. Information for your growth. That is what 2026 is about. And not not in the next 31 days giving up. Moving forward successfully. That's what 2026 is about. Actually writing those goals, keeping those goals well past the first quarter.
Talk about the consistency though, Rachel.
Oh, commitment to your I really want to say that. I appreciate Greg was saying it. The biggest thing is, guys, if you want success, you need to be committed to your success. Constant repetition. Repetition brings about more things going on. It brings about new avenues. But you have to, I want to say this, guys, the first time you do something, you're not going to be a master. You become a master with repetition. It's the iterations of a thing, a place, an activity, conversations. That's what makes you better. So use the quarter one. This is what I'm calling it. This season for planting. Don't look for a harvest on the first quarter. You plant seeds the first quarter.
Let's go.
Then you got to water those seeds, prune, and then reap a reward. I say this quite often. If you're looking for growth, you have to plant the seed, and you also have to in. If you're planting, watering, pruning, or blossom, or reaping the harvest, but you have to know what season you're actually in, and be okay with that season.
That's cool. I like that. You got to plant the seeds and water them with your actions and make them grow. That's what we're supposed to do, and that should be the entrepreneurial mantra. Starting off, and as you said, Rachel, you can't just expect that you put in the work in a couple of days and expect it to be there. All right, that's a rare occasion. All right, you have to cultivate it, and a lot of people give up by then because they don't see it. Okay, why are a lot of people, entrepreneurs, living in this "I got to have it now" attitude as opposed to let's grow it? Why are they living like that?
Because right now you watch on social media where you hear the overnight sensations, or they made $1 million overnight. What about all the hard work that you do not see? What about all the long nights that you don't remember? But live in a world where everything is fast-paced.
Okay, so I was listening to Dope Living TV Live while we were not here this week, okay? And Gina's made a point. Gina made a point.
So you was watching you on TV.
I was watching you.
Right.
Okay. But Gina made a point, and I want you to comment on this, okay? And we were talking to Ebony Murkison at the time. All right. People are out there saying when you ask these people what they want to be, remember you said that, Gina? And they said content creators. All right. Rachel, is that a lofty goal to want to be, when you ask someone specifically, what do you want to be when you grow up, or what are you striving to be right now, a content creator? Is that realistic?
I would say that right now, because of society currently, content creators are millionaires. There are a lot of content creators that are millionaires.
There are a lot that aren't.
And there, if you have 8 billion people on the planet, and you have less than 0.0% who actually make it, can you make money with content? Absolutely. It's still work. It's not easy money. Those content creators, full-time content creators, they're working 10 hours to 12 hours a day producing content. They are making lifestyle content. Then you have to understand the different types of content. So I think that anything can make money if you are putting in the iterations to make it happen.
Oh,
but
I agree with that.
And you're willing to do anything. Now that goes to what we were just talking about the lady in the dress. I don't even know her name. I gotta apologize, guys. I don't even know her name. So the lady in the dress, are you willing to do those type of things to get the views? Are you gonna become a different person to get the views? Or are you gonna be to get the views?
See, and that's
I agree with Rachel on that, but this is what I say: have a backup plan, because a lot of those things like content creation, it's a fad. And what are you going to do after it's gone? Think about, who was it? TikTok that pulled the content creator. I had a friend who, her daughter was making a lot of money as a content creator. I don't know if it was TikTok or Instagram. One of them pulled. They got rid of the content paying people for it. And she was scrambling, trying to figure out, what am I going to do now? She still is, because that's all she knew and that's all she did. She didn't have a backup plan. So when they pull the rug out, what do you have to fall back on?
Well, I remember an analogy that was given to me a long time ago about this same situation as far as success and failure is concerned. You have NBA players. It gave me an analogy of NBA players. A lot of people want to be them, but they're not going to all make it to the NBA. It's going to be some that gets far, and that's as far as they go. Then you're going to have them people that do that extra to get to the NBA. Same in life. Whatever you trying to, you got to be not just good, you got to be the best at it. Michael Jordan wouldn't be where he was at, and Pippen and any other superstars that out there. They wouldn't be where they're at if they were at the top of their game.
And Rachel, you just took 1.7 million people out of that thought by telling them that they got to work 10 to 12 to 14 hours a day. Okay,
but it's
a lot of them don't think that they can pop on here, put a video out here, it gets a lot of views this time. Then the next time they put a video out, it get 2 views. All right, you I'm not saying you dashed it, okay, but you just told reality, okay, because it takes time, it takes commitment, it takes a lot of dedication in order to be a content creator. All right. It's not the same. I created content back in the day and got a lot of views. Okay. But it wasn't called a content creator. I was a television talk show host. Okay. But now, as a content creator, your obligation is to yourself. You have and to the viewers, but you're to yourself in order to make this money. If you quit your job, your corporate job, to do content creation, it's going to be 10, 12, 14, 16 hours a day to make it happen consistently so that you can get that money. Am I correct? And correct me if I'm wrong, Rachel.
No, anything is about commitment and consistency. And as Gina said, you should have a backup plan no matter what. I appreciate her saying it, because it's my topic of conversation over the next year. You need a backup plan to a job. Companies close down. Just like TikTok made a decision not to pay content creators anymore. That's just like in the world. You should have a plan of action no matter what. So there's a plan of action on your career, a plan of action on anything that you're doing. And at the end of the day, it's work, guys. You have to put in the work. Sustainability comes from you sustaining your ability. Sustainability is. So if you're looking to be a content creator, I say go for it. Put put together those videos. Get the best equipment. Or get the shoddy equipment, but do a good job. I said this, Mr. Beast is one of the #1 content creators.
Mm-hmm.
He also spends $100 million a year on creating content.
Yep. But he making his money. So
they need to also educate themselves on the game, because most people think that they get paid from the likes. They actually get paid from the comments. How many people actually commenting on their video?
The engagement.
Right, the engagement. And they think, oh, I had 100,000 likes and I didn't get paid. That's not what they're looking for. And so they that's something else they need to do, is to educate themselves on what they need to do in order to get paid to be a content creator.
Yeah. How long did that 100,000 people watch? Did they just turn it on and say, "Oh,
exactly.
Okay, right,
exactly"?
No, you gotta watch that at least 3 minutes, okay, in order to get that engagement. You gotta watch at least 3 minutes. What are you gonna say, Steve? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just listening to everything y'all saying and loving it. And just like I was told a long time ago from my father, hey, you don't put all your eggs in one basket.
I'm gonna tell you.
Absolutely.
I was so blown away when we had Ebony, Ebony Murkison.
Murkison, yeah.
When we had her on here, and she told me that all of that stuff is acting, I thought some of that was real. I was like, what? I kind of stopped watching it because I don't like the fake stuff. I kind of stopped watching it because, now I'm looking at them all like,
she's good at what she does, though. She is good at what she does.
She is good at what she does. She is, because I've seen her before, and I saw her in one of the skits she did on a plane where she was a customer on a plane, and she got into it on the plane. And I'm looking at it like, man, this is crazy. I'm thinking this stuff is real. Yeah, she taught me something.
Gina, I did too for a while, and then I'm like, man, this stuff can't be. And I really started paying like, man, this stuff can't be real.
I wish everyone would take that take that title off of there, that content creator title, because everybody has a lot of people who aren't content creators. They have that up there because they put 5 or 6 videos out there.
Facebook automatic, because they got content creator on my profile, and I have never said I'm a content creator, but I think
because they're looking.
I don't know, after so much, I don't know how they, determine that you're a content creator. I've never considered myself a content creator.
We're consistent creators, is what we call ourselves. We're consistent,
and they put it up there on there for you.
Yeah, they put it up.
Yes,
there
they
for you.
do.
Let them do what they do. That's their thing, okay? But again, Rachel, I appreciate you telling us about making sure that, babe?
Something fell, and I love y'all guys. That is the love of my life in there. I thought she fell.
Like, hey, I got to let y'all go.
Tell me.
Yeah, I feel special there for a minute. I'm like, what?
When I
tell Marie, start looking for that orange. Start looking for that orange.
Oh, we already got it.
Oh, y'all ready?
What?
Already got it.
I started looking for mine.
What's orange? Y'all doing Halloween?
Nothing. This is a private conversation on the air.
I don't think we had nothing to do.
I'm thinking is it going to be Halloween on the Distinguished Officer Bill next year? We all got to get orange and black. I'm wearing jumpsuit next year. I'm wearing a warm suit next year for real though. For real. I'm wearing a warm suit next year. Anyway,
hey, you go wear that gray tech one, because did y'all see how the Nike tech suits and the Nike stock had went up after they got the man from Venezuela?
I ain't wearing none of that stuff. I'm wearing a gray.
That stock went up though. When they arrested him in that new tech suit, man, they sold so many tech suits the next day.
So let me ask you, I'm not trying to glance past what you're saying, okay? Because I went crazy this week. Me and Jordan both went crazy this week, purchasing so many. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it, okay? But I can show y'all this though, because Rachel, I want you to talk about the new season, because I want to make sure people are going to pay attention, because the first season was spectacular. Steve is a representative of that, and it put out a lot of good information, as well as a lot of good stuff happening from it. Okay,
and increased profits.
Yeah, increased profits too. I was trying to show y'all. This is just, look, Jordan did this. Okay, now I'm like, Jordan, you only got 2 shoes, two feet. You just went about 3 more pair. Okay, so now
You want to talk?
We don't have room on the wall, and that this is that was the gym shoe room. We don't have any more room. Period. There's no more room in the gym shoe room.
We'll put them all on at one time.
You only got 2 feet.
Put them all on at one time.
Dope Living TV merch. Hey, this time it's coming. Okay, this week was a week of working, but anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Okay, Rachel, how do you feel about how the first season ended? Because I don't think I ever asked you that. How the first season ended and how the second season is progressing of CEO Mastermind.
How do I think one more time? Repeat the question for me one more time.
What's your assessment? What's your assessment of the first season? Okay, anything you could have done better? Anything, or do you feel that it was great that you don't have to improve on it? And what's your goals and assessment of how the second season is progressing thus far?
I would say season 1 was an awesome season. Great group of individuals who bonded not only on camera, off camera. It was, and people genuinely were working together and trying to make things happen. That was an awesome thing to see. There was a couple things that I switched on added to season 2, because what I did notice is that it was things that season 1 didn't know that I wanted to make sure that they grew. That we're always learning. I'm always learning. And as I see things, I add those things to the next season. Season 2 had some of the same things, and now I'm adding something different in season 3. So season 2 progressed as well, but they progressed more so with the foundations of building their business. More. First season, they just started making money. The second season worked more on their foundations to be able to build consistent money.
Okay. We need some behind the scenes, and we need some view type looks at your show. We need people to look at it and put it out there mainstream. We really need it out there, because you're creating something. Okay, a lot of people are afraid to do, and a lot of people aren't doing. All right, and you're building not only the confidence in trying to create a business, but you're building confidence in themselves, people and individuals in themselves. I think it's something that needs to be watched. Rachel, we got to get out of here, okay? Seems like we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say goodbye. Give us that exercise so we can get that going.
Exercise.
The first one of the year.
All right. I said this. Everybody, get yourself set up for the year. By setting yourself up for Q1, get your goal in front of you. One goal, one mission. You have to have one mission for the year. Let's put that one mission. The vision board is great, but what's the one thing you're looking to accomplish by the end of the year? Put that in place. 2, start getting knowledgeable about that one thing. You should know everything about the subject in which you're trying to accomplish. Everything that goes along with it. If it's a new house, you should know all about how houses run, the payments, the different lenders, everything. So you can make informed decisions. And 3, stay consistent and committed to your success. Be consistent. Get the iterations in. Read. Guys, I hear so much about the internet and less about reading. Read. Reading is a different part of your brain that takes in information differently. Read and listen to something at the same time, because more of your brain is being used. If you're looking for growth and success, one goal, 1 million. Wow, and every week I have the pleasure of being with the National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees right here on Dope Living TV. And until next week, CEOs, I want you guys to be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who? You. Start 2026 off strong and keep it.
Let's
Execute
go.
2, 3, and 4.
Let's go. That's Rachel
Yes.
Gary, y'all.
Yes, Danny. Yes.
That's Rachel Gary. Hey, real quick, man. I told her this, all right? Dinah Lynn Biggs Radio Network, okay? They're doing a movie night. It's in Chicago. Where is it at? At Simeon Hall. It's in Chicago. VIP seats are $50 general admission, $30 regular admission. Dinah Lynn for a movie? God damn, it
What
better
movie
be
they showing?
I don't know. But if you mention Dope Living TV, I'm not saying you're gonna get in free, okay? I'm just saying, okay? Support, all right? And I was wrong about the D Stark show. Rock T will be on next week, not this week, okay? Steve, what we got?
Hey, Happy New Year to everybody. A new year. Great show. Hey, get with the CEO Mastermind. Hey, you right now, if you sign up, you have to probably do season 4 or 5. But it's worth it. It's
We are
worth it.
currently in season 6. So
Oh, see?
we're working. Season 3 is getting ready to start. See, I'm season 4 is booked, season 5 is booked, and now we're in the season 6.
That said it all. That said it all.
That does say it all, Mo.
Oh, y'all hear? She telling like she always tell it. And you know, I'm going back to a little conversation earlier. We all know the difference between right and freaking wrong. And you know, your representative is who your representative is. If your representative is God, then you know you're not supposed to be out there doing those things. And again, I can't see justifying none of that. None of it. Period.
Gina.
Mo has spoken. Listen, keep your eyes and your ears open. You're going to start seeing the invite to Distinguished Authors Guild 2026, year number 7. What does 7 mean? Prosper. Listen, if you're an author, register your book. There's going to be a lot of perks and features. I guess DAG is part of season 6. Are we part of season 6?
Yes.
Rachel?
No, season 7.
Season
Damn.
7. So you're going to see DAG tied right into the CEO mindsets because we got something special for the ambassadors that we will be recruiting this year. You're going to be seeing this coming out real soon within the next week.
Season 7, what's that in 2029? What are we doing?
Every 3 weeks there's a new mastermind. So at the end of the day, guys, if right now we're talking about another 18 weeks before you can get locked in. The longer you wait for your success, the further it becomes away.
That's right.
And now I'm gonna put the link below so you guys can get locked in. It's $4.97. I don't want to tell you it's free because it is not. It is $4.97 for 10 weeks. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
So if you're an ambassador, you might want to do this.
It's money well spent. All right, man. Look, I know we haven't been on this week, okay? Live.
You don't know that.
I apologize for that, okay? Not to be telling all of it, but it's been, you know, we're all creating, okay? The people that we surround ourselves with, or the people you should surround yourself with, are people that are thinking, people that are moving, people that are doing things, all right, that can increase your awareness of how to do your job better, things that you do better. So this is what we do, okay? And it makes us go out and do some fantastic thing. Epilepsy awareness, man, doing this thing out there. Proud of you, Steve, okay? Make that happen, man,
Yes.
and continue blessings on that, all right? Everything that we try to touch, man, we try to make sure we're intentional with it. We want to make sure that everything that we're doing means something. And that's everybody on here. Okay, Rex, you want to be like that? Go on. But I know she'd do it on purpose. But please, everybody, 2026, enjoy the success that you're going to have if you're a forward thinker, right? And again, you can reach out to any of us for any questions at any time. All right, we're here to always answer questions. Okay, just don't come to us with them bullshit. All right, we not on that bull. We are Dope Living TV. We are members of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame. So we're intentional with everything that we're doing, okay? Distinguished Advocate, Epilepsy Awareness. Mo is the producer. Mo is everything to us, all right? Because of the things that he does. He steps in when we can't do it, all right? And Mo, the value that you add to this show and everybody that you touch, man, is tremendous, all right? Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Anyway, that's our week. Boy, we had a hard week this week, didn't we?
I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. I was sweating bullets. I was sweating bullets yesterday.
I know.
I was like, let me get this show on. And then the little still stayed in the middle. I was like, oh no.
No, that was something that was I was playing.
I can't hear nobody but Mo.
He set it up.
All right, but here's the thing, okay? And Steve, he can't hear us, okay? But Gina, you hear this, okay? Steve, if you can't hear me, you should have saw Gina's eyes when you started talking about that girl in the dress and what you were doing. Okay, I knew where she was going. I knew what she was going to say. All right, so I told everybody to look, and Gina was like, I'm gonna let him say what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
And then she went in, okay. But hey, you know what, Gina? Keep doing that. Always do that. Thank you, Danny Marie, for everything that you do and everything that you mean to us. All right, we appreciate you. This is Dope Living TV Live, man. We are back with all live shows next week. All right, so stay tuned. We got some stuff for you. All right, peace.
All right.
Mo every couple words.